Okay.
I'm gonna eat while you're doing this.
I guess I'll start with defense. So, medic and demo, if you guys want to, you can run crits for the trap wherever you put it. I like to personally put it along here, and maybe like the last 2 or 3 on there or on there. But if you do crits, keep in mind it's gonna be pretty obvious where you're putting it. So I don't know. I never do crits personally, but if that's your thing, yeah. Once the shit actually starts happening, medic, this is going to be your home. Demo, try to stay kind of here-ish. Only go forward if you're putting out significant damage, but don't chase like past the stairway. And then come back here for the heals. Dispenser usually goes there, and then heavy sits halfway up the stairs, revved up for any bombers, and to protect sniper, who will likely be up here too. Gun somewhere in this region. I missed anybody? Flank over here. Obviously, nothing crazy there. Spy doing spy things. If you lose Uber Ad, or if you lose your demo and another important player, you should definitely back up here. This is one of the weaker holds on the map, of course. So really, you got to make sure, though, if you're going to back up, you got to make sure that they pop as well. Because if you get out and haven't made them use, then they're just going to come right into second with full ad. So, yeah. If you guys are getting back kind of slow, then the force of your team can hold kind of here-ish to wait for your NG to build up his gun. Because if everybody backs all the way up to here, you give all that ground up, and they come and just destroy you. So if you back up with a lot of people, then you can have NG build there, which is what I prefer. And then you can have the rest of your team kind of just along this slope, keeping them back. Sniper, a lot of times you'll want to play up here. It's just the best angle. The only thing about this here, though, is it's kind of spy heaven, so Pyro, just make sure you're watching behind. Yeah, it's also really good for bombing, like around the sides, and just there's a lot of room. If soldier, if you want to make them force or drop them or whatever, if you can coordinate that with a spy, you can make them at least pop first and give your team advantage. If they push you back from here, or if you have gotten, or if you've lost a lot on first and you have to hold back here, gun will be in this region. And combo, you still have to hold, and really the whole team, you still have to like take space out here. I can't even tell you how many seasons I've played where people will all just sort of sit back here, and this does nothing. There's no point to be on this hold if you guys are all back here. You got to be able to take space out here and deny them. Once you back up from this hold, doors aren't open. Third hold, second or arguably strongest hold on the map, depending on who you ask. Gun either here or back here, wherever the fuck, I don't know. Put it where you want, NG. I wouldn't put it too close to here, though, because then it can get spammed without them having to use.
What about that bush right there?
Where?
Yeah, that one.
I guess that's okay, but it's not going to really deny anything in this region. If, say, a bomber comes in to get your sniper who's holding here, it's not really going to see that from here,
I guess I'll hold on the tracks then and farther back.
Yeah, like here or even there or there is
back
fine.
there.
Anything like that. So sniper, you're mainly going to be like right here with a full buff pretty much the whole time. Demo, you're pretty much right next to him. And the angle that I like to use is this right here to spam over, because then you can't get seen by things in main. You can't get seen by things upper, but you have a sniper with you, and you'll probably should have a soldier up there anyway. But yeah, you can use this and just spam over the whole time. This right here is what breaks the hold a lot of times. They'll send a spy, they'll send a pyro, they'll send a heavy, they'll send something random just to get you looking a different way while they come in this way. So Pyro, make sure you're roaming around here as well as spy checking. Medic, you're pretty much like either in here or back here, somewhere safe. Heavy, you're holding the U. That's what I call it anyway. You guys can call it whatever you want, but you're just, yeah, holding here. It's the strongest spot for the heavy. If you need heals, don't make your medic come to you. Go to the medic. Spy, doing spy things. What's that?
I would like to call it a bracket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't care. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, flank is kind of just roaming around the bottom areas and trying to keep things off cart, as well as demo. Make sure you don't ignore the cart demo. Yeah, I think that's everybody. All right, going back to last. Ideally, if you back up with a good amount of people, you want to be up here combo. The way we usually run it, or the way I've run it for like 16 seasons, is demo will hold this side, trap off the doorway, and you want to be like here so that your medic can still see you if you need heals or anything. And just, I do a two-fold trap. I put it there and there because a lot of times they'll think, oh, I got the trap, and then they don't see the other side. Yeah, so demo over here, heavy pyro medic on this side. Heavy definitely constantly looking down the stairs, pretty much, and pyro can sort of roam, just look for spies, also come over to the demo if the demo really needs help. But keep in mind, a smart spy will use the fact that the demo needs help to go for your medic over here. And always flame this spot in general. Spies love to decloak around here. Yeah. If they do come up this stairway, as long as you have your pyro alive, it should fail because you can just push them right down. And as long as your demo doesn't look over, because they don't need your help, demo, you just stay over here. You watch the doorway, make sure things don't get in behind. Meanwhile, oh, I forgot to mention. Sniper can be up here if he wants to. He can get buffs from the medic and like watch that right there. But I don't know. I don't really, in my personal opinion, I don't think that's the best sightline for sniper just because demo already has this down. Lockdown, that is. Sniper, even back here, is a great sightline. Up there, pretty much anywhere else. It's nice to have the heals and the combo protection, but you're just not going to get any sightlines over there.
Yep.
Up here, NG. The usual spot is here or here. I think I prefer back here just because it takes them longer to get to it to hurt it. If it's here, they can just Uber through main and potentially get it. Did I miss any? Yeah, flank, right. So flank, you're mostly roaming down under and assisting wherever needs assistance. So if you hear that like, oh, they're all pushing spiral staircase, then your flank can just use that call, go together all the way behind, and just sort of kind of hang out and wait for them to back up. And, you know, again, I'm always trying to focus on hitting the enemy from more than one side. So, or if same thing, if you hear that the enemy combo is coming this way, then you can wait down here, flank, and just wait for them. Either way, just roam the bottom. And also, partially your job is to escort important combo members to under to get to upper if they have died. Pyro can do it, but if Pyro does it, then it leaves it pretty weak up there, depending on who's died and who's still alive up there. Yeah. When the cart gets really close, I prefer as a demo to hold over here. This is, of course, if you've been forced out over there, which is likely if they've gotten it pretty close. So yeah, demo, I like to hold up here. It's just the best spot. The only thing you have to worry about really is someone bombing you up or if a sniper has control over there. But still you get the high ground, etc. Medic, you can sort of hold here or anywhere you find safe. And the rest of the team can occupy the left side. This is like desperation hold, what I'm talking about right here. If it does get down to be that bad heavy, this spot is amazing. You can just use the stupid cover and yeah. Did I miss anybody? Anybody confused on defense?
I got a question though.
Go for it.
Do you ever recommend snipers hanging out behind that crates on top?
Oh, up there? Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I just didn't mention that. I really meant like wherever you can find your sight line, you go for it.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna use the little bitty sight line in between the boxes.
There's also a hole in the middle that you can peek through.
Yeah, you can
sometimes.
shoot through it.
In the middle. Yeah, right there.
You crouch down and shoot. If you crouch down, you can see straight through it and shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, how about
Yeah,
that?
you
That's
get
pretty
a
fucking
nice
gay,
cheeky peek. Yeah.
I do.
though.
I remember
good.
in the 7th match, I put a teleporter right there when I was on red. Just
Yeah,
in case
yeah.
like any of the combo dies, they could just take the telly and get right
True.
back up.
This is a common spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Questions on defense?
Engineered building placement again, please.
Sure. So I think ideally the best
Just-
spot is here. Just because it takes them a lot longer to get close to your gun to do anything. If you build it here, it's not terrible, but they can just Uber through main and get it
Yeah.
semi easily. One thing I would never recommend is putting it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never put it there.
Yeah, that's look easy to be spammed.
Because the thing
Yeah.
about putting it in the back is you already have people protecting uppers, and so even if it doesn't reach there in the back, the gun will still shoot whatever comes at it
Yeah.
from down below. So
Yeah, but
it's-
what about the Spencer and the spy problem?
I just put it on stairs, honestly, so I could just
Yeah.
walk off.
I mean, you can put it wherever you find it. Like you're gonna impede the spy the most, but the spy is gonna get by it, unfortunately.
I'll show you where the spot is later, Wizard.
I know where it is.
All right.
Yo. Oh, okay, I got one.
You want me to fish one out?
so is
No, I
it
got
Eastern?
Oh yeah, that's one.
Oh my God! Yeah.
What?
Darwin's
What?
Ninja Shield.
What's wrong with
okay.
me, man?
One of the
Dude.
Fuck.
one of the things I'd like to go over real quick. I'm fairly familiar with it, at least to some extent, but I know that some people here probably aren't. If we could maybe go over some of the call-outs on the map, just because I know some people aren't too familiar with some of the actual call-outs used in
Sure.
comp.
We can do that as soon as I load in on my server. Yeah.
Sounds good.